Alright. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Power. I am Michael Cole, here with Gene Okerlund and with Elsa. And today, we finally have AJ Styles here. Alright, AJ Styles says, I'm finally going to get my hands on that son of a bitch Randy Orton, who didn't just cost me the New Zealand winning to Whitey months ago, who didn't just make Finn Balor lose the hard need winnings to Chung Lee. I'm going to get my hands on Randy Orton. And it is what it is. Well, you're not the only one, AJ, who wants to get even. You see, there's also Chung Lee that I also want to get even with. You know, and Whitey too. So the way we look at it, how about all of them come down? Well, here comes Randy Orton now. AJ Styles, the way that I look at it, AJ, is that you are the one that got yourself shamed. And you want to have a fight with me? Is that what you truly want? Well, Michael Cole said we should know that the thing going on, this hang-up between Randy Orton and AJ Styles, has been going on for some time, sadly. And it doesn't really seem to be stopping any time, Michael Cole says. No, sadly, it's not, Gene Okerlund says. It's still going on, sadly. You're right about that, Michael Cole said. It's still going on, Gene Okerlund. And sadly, no one's coming into it. I'll tell you what, Elsa says. We got to bring an end to this one way or the other. So why don't we have a fight? I guess we weren't in the Royal Rumble, were we? Yeah, somehow we didn't have enough time and need everybody in it. But we're going to have another one. So, and, well, ding, it doesn't really matter. Randy Orton going right after AJ Styles here. Randy Orton took down AJ Styles and a drop kick. And Randy Orton is doing very well for itself. And keep in mind, Randy Orton is one of those mini wrestlers who came from OVW, along with John Cena and Brock Lesnar and many others that actually did very well for themselves in WWE. Randy Orton right now fighting AJ Styles. AJ Styles, he just dropped down Randy Orton like that. Over the Pele, the phenomenal elbow, and now AJ Styles is about to do Styles class to Randy Orton. But Randy Orton just got out of there. Wait a minute, here comes Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows is down. Here comes Carl Anderson. And there's Finn Balor. RKO for Finn Balor. And Styles clash on Randy Orton, Michael Cole says. So Gene Okerlund said we saw Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and Finn Balor put themselves in this fight, Gene Okerlund says, to help AJ Styles beat Randy Orton. Well, I sure hope, Elsa said, it doesn't happen. Here comes Whitey now. Whitey coming in, taking down Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Chung Lee. Here's Chung Lee, and Chung Lee just took down AJ Styles to help out Randy Orton here. AJ Styles don't like it. RKO. Michael Cole says. That's right. Michael Cole said that's right, Gene Okerlund said. The RKO, it's over here, Gene Okerlund says. Yes, he also says, after all this, 1, 2, 3, ding. After all this, Elsa says, Randy Orton has beat AJ Styles. Here is your winner, Randy Orton. And Randy Orton has beat AJ Styles here. Look out, Gene Okerlund says. AJ Styles is to the Styles Clash to Randy Orton here. Randy Orton getting beat up by AJ Styles. That's right, Michael Cole says. And now these jerks. Luke Gallows counters and Witchcraft Killer on Randy Orton now. Here comes the Coup de Grace by Finn Balor. Is anyone going to stop this? Chung Lee's come back in the ring now. Whitey's come to the ring. And Luke Gallows and Cal Anderson and AJ Styles finally get out of there. Michael Cole says, yeah, they ran out of there like a bat, like a flying fox or wilder mouse out of hell, Gene Okerlund says. Yes, they did, Elsa says. They're nothing but a team of weaklings. And Chung Lee and Whitey helped out Randy Orton here. I'm going to tell you right now, Randy Orton says, so that's the way you want to do it. You and all you and your jerk friends want to jump me from behind. Well, I got friends too. I got Whitey and I got Chung Lee. And the way I look at it, each one of them don't like you. And the way I look at it, none of them like you, Randy Orton says. Oh no, Whitey says, I don't like Randy Orton at all either. Chung Lee said, I don't like Finn Balor. You know. And we wonder if Renee Young is going to either. We wonder, Michael Cole said, if they're going to fight here or not on Power. If we're going to hear from Ashley Williams or Diva Talks. Michael Cole said, I don't know, Gene Okerlund said, but only Ashley Williams or Diva Talks can actually make the call to make this fight. That's right, Elsa says. We want to know if we can hear from one of them or not. Well, I understand Renee Young now is now caught up. You know, with Diva Talks. Alright, Diva Talks. Is Whitey and Chung Lee and Randy Orton going to wrestle AJ Styles and Finn Balor in one of the OC? Well, there's only Randy Orton and only Whitey and only Chung Lee, Renee Young. They need one more if they want to fight AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Cal Anderson, the OC. So the way I look at it, we got to get one more man or woman in there to even it out for them. And we're going to have to see who that's going to be. Well, we don't know who that other man or woman is who's going to team up with Randy Orton and Whitey and Chung Lee. We're just going to have to see. Back to you, Michael Cole. All right, Renee Young, thank you for that. We're going to have to see who that other man is or woman who is going to team up. You know, who's going to team up, you know. You know, who's going to team up and help Randy Orton out here. We're going to have to see who that man or woman is, Michael Cole says, who's going to team up with them. You know. Well, I understand now that AJ Styles and Finn Balor and Luke Gallows and Cal Anderson are not happy and they're on their way out, Michael Cole says. I understand that too. I understand that too, Gene Okerlund says. They're on their way out now. And they're leaving. No, we're not going to be fighting Randy Orton. Fuck that. And Whitey and Chung Lee. Yeah. See, when you're in the OC, we got more good things to do. So, it looks like it sucks to be you. Yeah, losers. Apparently, it looks like Michael Cole says that the OC, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Cal Anderson are not going to fight Randy Orton, Whitey, or Chung Lee, whoever this other man or woman who was going to team up with them would be. Michael Cole said, that's right, Gene Okerlund said. Other words, they're not following the oversight of what Diva Talks told them. Well, can we blame them, Michael Cole says? Can we blame them for not doing it? Yeah. Are they weaklings for not wrestling? Yes, they are. They are weaklings from striking folks from behind, Gene Okerlund says. That's what makes them weaklings. Sure, Michael Cole said. All the OCR are weaklings, Michael Cole said. You're right about that, Renee Young said. All they are weaklings, though. You know? And I understand that we did, or we are going to get, someone else to, we were going to get someone else to, team up with them. So it looks like that the OC are weaklings, Chung Lee says. I guess that's what I'm getting out of it, Whitey says. Yeah, they're weaklings, Randy Orton says. They're just weaklings. That's all they do. They strike from behind. Yeah, I was looking forward to helping you out. R-Truth says. They've been after my 24/7 winning for some time. R-Truth, they're not after your 24/7 winnings, Randy Orton says. That's right, Chung Lee said. We're fighting the OC. Yeah, Whitey says. But any one of them could go after my belt too, And I was going to team up with you, Randy and Chung Lee and Whitey, but it looks like Randy Orton and his team of weaklings ran off on us. Well, that is sad. We was going to see Randy Orton, Chung Lee, R-Truth, and Whitey take on the OC of AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Cal Anderson, Michael Cole says. Well, sadly, Gene Okerlund said, the OC being weaklings once again, Michael Cole, and they walked out on us. You're right about that, Michael Cole and Gene Okerlund also said. We thought that would be a truly good fight here on Power, but it might not happen here. So it is what it is. Well, folks, that looks like that is all the time we have here for TWF Power. For Michael Cole, Gino, it's a shame we didn't get to see that fight. We might see it sometime down the road, some other time, some other stead, Michael Cole said. That's right, Gene Okerlund says. So one day, we probably are going to see that fight, Gene Okerlund says, Michael Cole. We just don't know when. When we're going to see the fight, we don't know. Michael Cole says sometime, some other time, some other stead maybe. That's all we know. You're right, Elsa said. That's all we do know at this point. Well, it's all the time we got here for Power. I'm Michael Cole for Gene Okerlund and Elsa. We hope you like Power, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.